Question number 1. For the synthesis of hexokinase, it binds with messenger RNA first. Option A 40S, option B 50S, option C 60S, or option D 30S. The correct answer is 40S. The 40S ribosomal subunit of the eukaryotic ribosome binds to messenger RNA during the initiation of protein synthesis, enabling translation to begin. Question number 2. Contractile vacuoles are present in option A freshwater protists, option B marine water protists, option C land protists, or option D aerial protists. The correct answer is freshwater protists, that is the option A. Contractile vacuoles help freshwater protists expel excess water, maintaining osmotic balance in hypotonic environments. Question number 3. Which of the following statement is true for the organelle shown in the presentation? Option A, it helps in the transportation of material across the cell. Option B, it regenerates ATP by chemiosmosis. Or option C, performs glycosylation. Or option D is correct, which is involved in autophagy. The correct answer is option B, that it regenerates ATP by chemiosmosis. Mitochondria regenerate ATP through chemiosmosis during oxidative phosphorylation in the inner mitochondrial membrane. Question number 4. Nucleoplasm does not contain option A histones, option B lactate dehydrogenase, option C RNA polymerase, or option D magnesium ions. The correct answer is option B lactate dehydrogenase. Lactate dehydrogenase is a cytoplasmic enzyme involved in glycolysis and is not found within the nucleoplasm. Question number 5. Which of the following type of carbohydrates has high molecular weight and is sparingly soluble in water? Option A monosaccharides, option B oligosaccharides, option C disaccharides, or option D polysaccharides. The correct answer is option D polysaccharides. Polysaccharides are large, complex carbohydrates with high molecular weights and are generally insoluble or sparingly soluble in water. Question number 6. When a plant cell receives a signal for death, it commits suicide by rupturing its option A nucleus, option B cell membrane, option C tonoplast, or option D chloroplast. The correct answer is option C tonoplast. The tonoplast is the membrane surrounding the vacuole. Its rupture releases enzymes that lead to cell autolysis during programmed cell death. Question number 7. Ribosomes are tiny organelles which are involved in the synthesis of option A protein, option B nucleus, option C RNA, or option D nucleosome. The correct answer is option A protein. Ribosome facilitate the assembly of amino acids into proteins by translating messenger RNA. Question number 8. These structures are involved in the breakdown of old organelles. Option A leucoplasts, option B glyoxysomes, option C lysosomes, or option D peroxisomes. The correct answer is option C lysosomes. Lysosomes contain hydrolytic enzymes that digest worn out organelles and macromolecules. Question number 9. In mitochondria, small knob-like structures called F1 particles are found in option A outer membrane, option B inner membrane, option C outer compartment, or option D inner compartment. The correct answer is option B inner membrane. F1 particles, which are part of ATP synthase, are embedded in the inner mitochondrial membrane and are essential for ATP production. Question number 10. Which organelle is required for aerobic respiration? Option A plastids, option B mitochondria, option C endoplasmic reticulum, or option D nucleus. The correct answer is option B, mitochondria. Mitochondria are the site of aerobic respiration where oxygen is used to produce ATP. Question number 11. CHO involves the formation of two. Option A, hexoses. Option B, heptoses. Option C, pentoses. Or option D, maltose. The correct answer is option B. The only option that results in a disaccharide with a given molecular formula is when two heptoses combine and lose a water molecule during condensation. Question number 12. Peptidyl transferase helps in the formation of option A, peptide bonds, option B, hydrogen bonds, option C, ionic bonds, or option D, hydrophobic interactions. The correct answer is option A, peptide bonds. Peptidyl transferase is an enzymatic activity of the ribosome that forms peptide bonds between amino acids during protein synthesis. Question number 13. Which of the following has the lowest melting point? Option A, fatty acid of 16 carbons with no double bond. Or option B, a fatty acid of 18 carbons with no double bond. Or option C, a fatty acid of 18 carbons with 2 double bonds. Or option D, a fatty acid of 18 carbons with 1 double bond. The correct answer is option C, a fatty acid of 18 carbons with 2 double bonds. This is because increased unsaturation, which means more double bonds, lowers the melting point due to the decreased packing efficiency, which is why a fatty acid of 18 carbons with 2 double bonds has the lowest melting point. Question number 14. An RNA nucleotide is option A, DGTP, option B, AMP, option C, uridine, or option D, cytosine. The correct answer is option B. Adenosine monophosphate, that is the AMP, is an RNA nucleotide. Question number 15. Pituitary gland releases dash hormone and dash hormone, while ovaries produce dash and progesterone. Among the given options, the correct answer is option A, follicle stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone, and estrogen. The pituitary gland secretes follicle stimulating hormone, that is FSH, and luteinizing hormone, that is the LH, whereas ovaries produce estrogen and progesterone. Question number 16. Alpha cells of the pancreas secrete a hormone known as option A, glucagon, option B, gastrin, option C, insulin, or option D, renin. The correct answer is option A, glucagon. Glucagon raises blood glucose levels by promoting glycogen breakdown and glucose release by the liver. Question number 17. The nucleolus is the site where option A, DNA replication occurs, option B, ribosomal RNA is synthesized, option C, messenger RNA is translated, or option D, lipids are synthesized. The correct answer is option B, ribosomal RNA is synthesized. The nucleolus is responsible for producing ribosomal RNA, that is the rRNA, and assembling ribosome subunits. Question number 18. The body of dash consists of segments called proglottids, which contain mainly sexual organs. Option A, planaria, option B, fasciola, option C, ascaris, or option D, tapeworm. The correct answer is option D, tapeworm. Tapeworms have a segmented body. Each proglottid contains reproductive structures for sexual reproduction. Question number 19. Food is diverted in the oesophagus by option A, glottis, option B, cheeks, option C, tongue, or option D, epiglottis. The correct answer is option D, epiglottis. The epiglottis closes over the trachea during swallowing to direct food into the esophagus. Question number 20. Platyhelminthes means option A, flatworms, option B, roundworms, option C, segmented worms, or option D, none. The correct answer is option A, flatworms. Platyhelminthes is derived from Greek words meaning flat, that is the platy, and warm, that is the helminth. Question number 21. The structure which has been formed or modified from gill pouches in humans is option A, gills, option B, eustachian tube, option C, middle ear, or option D, lungs. The correct answer is option B, eustachian tube. In humans, the eustachian tube is derived from the pharyngeal, that is the gill pouches, and connects the middle ear to the nasopharynx. Question number 22. According to what model, the active site of the enzyme is modified as a substrate interacts with the enzyme? Option A, induced fit, option B, Emil Fischer, option C, lock and key, or option D, fluid mosaic. The correct answer is induced fit model. The induced fit model proposes that enzymes are flexible and adjust their shape to fit the substrate upon binding. Question number 23. Lock and key model for enzyme action proposed by Emil Fischer suggests that option A, enzymes are unbiased for the substrate, option B, enzymes can modify their active sites, option C, enzymes are restricted to one reaction type, or option D, enzymes can catalyze a variety of reactions. The correct answer is option C, enzymes are restricted to one reaction type. The lock and key model states that the enzyme's active site is precisely shaped to fit a specific substrate. Question number 24. All coenzymes are derived from proteins, metallines, carbohydrates, or vitamins. The correct answer is option D, vitamins. This is because coenzymes are organic non-protein molecules derived from vitamins that assist enzymes in catalysis. Question number 25. Movement of sucrose from companion cells to sieve tube cells is by option A, osmosis, option B, diffusion, option C, active transport, or option D, facilitated diffusion. The correct answer is option C, active transport. Sucrose is actively transported into sieve tubes against its concentration gradient using energy, that is ATP. Question number 26. Which of the following hormones is responsible for decreasing blood glucose levels? Option A, glucagon, option B, insulin, option C, cortisol, or option D, adrenaline. The correct answer is option B, insulin. Insulin facilitates glucose uptake by cells, reducing blood glucose levels. Question number 27. Most important pathway for transport of water and minerals from soil to xylem vessels is option A, apoplast pathway, option B, symplast pathway, option C, vacuolar pathway, or option D, imbibition. The correct answer is option A, apoplast pathway. The apoplast pathway allows water to move through cell walls and intercellular spaces to reach the xylem. Question number 28. T wave shows option A, atrial depolarization, option B, ventricular repolarization, option C, atrial repolarization, or option D, ventricular depolarization. The correct answer is option B, ventricular repolarization. The T wave represents the recovery phase of the ventricles in an ECG, that is an electrocardiogram. Question number 29. Arteries that supply oxygenated blood to the heart. Option A, iliac arteries, option B, femoral arteries, option C, brachial arteries, or option D, coronary arteries. The correct answer is option D, coronary arteries. Coronary arteries branch off the aorta and supply oxygen-rich blood to the heart muscle. Question number 30. An artery that carries deoxygenated blood. Option A, hepatic artery, option B, mesenteric artery, option C, umbilical artery, or option D, carotid artery. The correct answer is option C, umbilical artery. In fetuses, the umbilical artery carries deoxygenated blood to the placenta. Question number 31. A test to diagnose abnormalities in rhythmicity and conduction system of the heart is option A, ECG, option B, EMG, option C, EEG, or option D, EGG. The correct answer is option A, ECG. An electrocardiogram, that is the ECG, records the electrical activity of the heart to detect arrhythmias. Question number 32. Transfer of immunity by anti-tetanus injection is option A, natural active immunity, option B, artificial active immunity, option C, natural passive immunity, or option D, artificial passive immunity. The correct answer is option D, artificial passive immunity. Passive immunity is conferred by introducing antibodies from an external source, as in anti-tetanus injections. Question number 33. Antibodies are produced by option A, B cells, option B, plasma cells, option C, memory cells, or option D, T cells. The correct answer is option B, plasma cells. Plasma cells are differentiated B cells that secrete large quantities of antibodies. Question number 34. An example of spinal reflex action is option A, salivation, option B, sneezing, option C, knee jerk, or option D, blinking. The correct answer is option C, knee jerk. The knee jerk is a reflex action mediated by the spinal cord without brain involvement. Question number 35. It is an example of an excitatory neurotransmitter. Option A, acetylcholine, option B, GABA, option C, glycine, or option D, endorphins. The correct answer is option A, acetylcholine. Acetylcholine transmits nerve impulses across synapses, stimulating action potentials in the next neuron. Question number 36. A similarity between cartilage and bone. Option A, presence of collagen. Option B, mineral deposition. Option C, blood vessel presence. Or option D, types of cells. The correct answer is option A, presence of collagen. Both tissues contain collagen fibers that provide structural support. Question number 37. Ball and socket joint involves option A, distal end of humerus, option B, proximal end of the femur, option C, proximal end of tibia, or option D, distal end of the fibula. The correct answer is option B, proximal end of the femur. The hip joint is a ball and socket joint where the femur head fits into the acetabulum of the pelvis. Question number 38. An autoimmune disorder is option A, osteoarthritis, option B, gouty arthritis, option C, rheumatoid arthritis, or option D, spondylitis. The correct answer is option C, rheumatoid arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis involves the immune system attacking the body's own joint tissues. Question number 39. Which of the following is not related to cardiac muscles? Option A, branching appearance. Option B, pumps blood. Option C, irregular stripes. Or option D, location is visceral. The correct answer is option D, its location is visceral. Cardiac muscles are located in the heart, not in the visceral that are the internal organs like the intestines. Question number 40. It is not present in the sarcoplasm of skeletal myocytes. Option A, creatine phosphate. Option B, hemoglobin. Option C, myoglobin. Or option D, glycogen. The correct answer is option B, hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is found in red blood cells, whereas myoglobin stores oxygen in muscle cells. Question number 41. During contraction of skeletal muscle, movement of calcium ions is from option A, sarcoplasmic reticulum to sarcoplasm, Option B, sarcoplasm to sarcoplasmic reticulum. Option C, ECF to sarcoplasm. Or option D, SR to ECF. The correct answer is option A, sarcoplasmic reticulum to sarcoplasm. This is because calcium ions are released from the sarcoplasmic reticulum into the sarcoplasm to initiate contraction. Question number 42. The degree of muscle contraction depends upon a number of option A, muscle fibers, option B, myofilaments, option C, muscle bundle, or option D, myofibrils. The correct answer is muscle fibers. The strength of contraction is proportional to the number of muscle fibers activated. Question number 43. Hydrochloric acid in gastric juice is secreted by which one of the following cells? Option A, chief cells, option B, mucus cells, option C, oxyntic cells, or option D, Kupffer cells. The correct answer is option C, oxyntic cells. Oxyntic cells, that are the parietal cells, produce hydrochloric acid HCl, which aids digestion in the stomach. Question number 44. Activation of the parasympathetic nervous system leads to option A, bladder contraction, option B, pupil dilation, option C, heartbeat acceleration, or option D, peristalsis inhibition. The correct answer is option A, bladder contraction. Parasympathetic activation promotes activities that conserve energy such as bladder contraction. Question number 45. During evolution, humans have developed a unique antigen-antibody system in the ABO blood group system. Keeping in that view, a person having blood group B can donate blood too. Out of the given options, the correct answer is option C, persons having blood groups B and AB. This is because individuals with blood group B can donate to B and AB blood groups due to the compatible antigens. Question number 46. Select the method which causes the oxidation of chemical constituents of a bacterial cell. Option A, steam, option B, filtration, option C, dry heat, or option D, radiation. The correct answer is option C, dry heat. Dry heat sterilization oxidizes cellular components, effectively killing bacteria. Question number 47. Protein components of food are digested by the enzymatic secretion of option A, goblet cells, option B, zymogen cells, option C, parietal cells, or option D, oxyntic cells. The correct answer is option B, zymogen cells. Zymogen cells secrete inactive enzymes like pepsinogen, which digest proteins upon activation. Question number 48. The flaps of tricuspid valves are attached to muscular extensions of the right ventricle known as option A, smooth muscles, option B, intercostal muscles, option C, papillary muscles, or option D, skeletal muscles. The correct answer is option C, papillary muscles. Papillary muscles anchor valve cusps via chordae tendineae, preventing backflow during contraction. Question number 49. The type of cell in human testis which produces testosterone is called option A, interstitial cells, option B, Sertoli cells, option C, germ cells, or option D, spermatocytes. The correct answer is option A, interstitial cells. Interstitial cells, that are also known as Leydig cells, produce testosterone, which is essential for male secondary sexual characteristics. Question number 50. The Hardy-Weinberg principle is used to option A, determine the rate of mutation, option B, calculate the genetic variation of a population at equilibrium, option C, predict the future evolution of species, or option D, measure the rate of natural selection. The correct answer is option B. It helps in calculating the genetic variation of a population at equilibrium. The principle provides a mathematical model to study allele frequencies in a non-evolving population. Question number 51. The reactants on which enzymes work are option A products, option B substrates, option C metabolites, or option D catabolites. The correct answer is option B substrates. Substrates are the specific molecules upon which enzymes act to catalyze chemical reactions. Question number 52. Chlorophyll consists of. Out of the given options, the correct answer is option A. A head of 4 pyrrole rings and a phytol tail. Chlorophyll has a porphyrin ring, means 4 pyrrole rings head, and a phytol tail, which helps in anchoring it to the thylakoid membrane. Question number 53. T lymphocytes recognize antigens and attack microorganisms or transplanted organs and tissues. This effect is called option A cell-mediated response, option B active immunity, option C humoral immune response, option D passive immunity. The correct answer is option A cell-mediated response. T cells directly attack infected or foreign cells, which are a key component of adaptive immunity. Question number 54. Rod-shaped bacteria are known as option A bacilli, option B vibrio, option C cocci, or option D sarcina. The correct answer is option A bacilli. Bacilli are rod-shaped bacteria, cocci are spherical, and vibrio are comma-shaped. Question number 55. If lipopolysaccharides did not appear in the wall of bacteria on staining, then it will be known as gram-positive, gram-negative, both gram-positive and negative, or capsule. The correct answer is option A. Gram-positive bacteria lack lipopolysaccharides and have a thick peptidoglycan layer. They retain the crystal violet stain and appear purple. Question number 56. In genetics, the term locus refers to the dash of the gene on the chromosome. Option A frequency, option B position, option C copy, or option D inversion. The correct answer is option B position. This is because a locus is the specific fixed position on a chromosome where a particular gene is located. Question number 57. The main function of sodium carbonate and other salts in the buccal cavity is to stabilize the pH, perform chemical digestion, act as antiseptic agent, or act as promoter of ptyalin. The correct answer is option A stabilize the pH. Sodium carbonate and other salts in saliva help maintain an optimal pH for the action of enzymes like amylase, which is also known as ptyalin. Question number 58. The process by which a DNA sequence is copied into an RNA molecule is called option A transcription, option B translation, option C replication, or option D transduction. The correct answer is option A transcription. Transcription synthesizes RNA from a DNA template crucial for gene expression. Question number 59. During spermatogenesis, the dash which are haploid cells eventually mature into spermatozoa that are the mature sperms. Option A secondary spermatocytes, option B spermatogonia, option C primary spermatocytes, or option D spermatids. The correct answer is option D spermatids. Spermatids are haploid cells that undergo maturation to become functional sperm cells. Question number 60. A sarcomere is the region of a myofibril between two successive. Option A M lines, option B I bands, option C Z lines, or option D T tubules. The correct answer is option C Z lines. The sarcomere extends from one Z line to the next and is the fundamental unit of muscle contraction. Question number 61. The organs which are similar in function but different in structure are called option A analogous organs, option B convergent evolution, option C homologous organs, or option D, divergent evolution? The correct answer is option A, analogous organs. Analogous organs perform similar functions but evolved independently, like insect and bird wings. Question number 62. According to the theory of natural selection, organisms produce option A, more offspring than supported, option B, less offspring than supported, option C, offspring according to the resources available, or option D, offspring to recreate resources. The correct answer is option A, more offspring than supported. Overproduction leads to competition and only the fittest survive to reproduce. That is known as the survival of the fittest. Question number 63. Which part of the brain maintains equilibrium? Option A, cerebrum, option B, cerebellum, option C, hypothalamus, or option D, pons. The correct answer is option B, cerebellum. The cerebellum coordinates movement and balance, essential for maintaining posture and equilibrium. Question number 64. Decrease of follicle stimulating hormone and increase of estrogen cause pituitary gland to secrete somatotropin, testosterone, luteinizing hormone, or spermatogonium. The correct answer is option C, luteinizing hormone. High estrogen levels trigger a surge in luteinizing hormone, leading to ovulation. Question number 65. The process by which green plants convert light energy into chemical energy is called option A, respiration, option B, glycolysis, option C, photosynthesis, or option D, fermentation. The correct answer is option C, photosynthesis. Photosynthesis converts solar energy into glucose, providing energy for the plant and oxygen for the environment. Question number 66. Gene linkage reduces option A, crossing over, option B, recombination, option C, variations, or option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Genes that are linked tend to be inherited together, decreasing genetic variation from recombination events. Question number 67. Purkinje fibers are connected with the impulse conducting system of option A, heart, option B, brain, option C, skin, or option D, nephron. The correct answer is option A, heart. Purkinje fibers rapidly transmit cardiac impulses, ensuring coordinated ventricular contraction. Last question. Sarcolemma is the membrane around option A, bone, option B, joints, option C, muscle fiber, or option D, heart. The correct answer is option C, muscle fiber. The sarcolemma is a plasmamembrane enveloping a muscle cell critical for conducting electrical impulses.